All right. Let's hope this works. Uh, Things are a touch problematic right now with my internet connection. They have been for the last few days. But my provider, my ISP, hasn't been able to do anything about it. So, right now, I'm using. I'm streaming over the mobile network. I hope that at least audio is going to be fine. The stream bit rate is capped at 2000 right now. That's what I said in OBS, and it keeps dropping quite a lot. So let's just hope this works. I hope this doesn't eat up all my data either. Because as far as I'm aware, my only data limits are on downloads, but I've never tried doing this before. So, I'm not going to be able to watch the stream preview, which means that anyone in chat will have to tell me about like issues or stuff if like stream suddenly stops stuttering really bad, because at that point my data will have run out. I do have some like I'm on a prepaid contract, so it's not that bad. I do have some more. I do have some more credit, so I can get more data if we need it. So yeah. I sure as fuck hope I've updated GFL on here, because otherwise this is gonna be fun. At least audio seems to be fine. Again, the biggest problem will be bitrate. Like for video, probably. Audio should be fine. The connection does keep dropping every now and then according to OBS. I've dropped, I mean, you can't see it right now because it's a static image, but I've dropped roughly 25% of my frames, which is not what I like with a bitrate of 2000 MBS, but I can't do any better right now. So, at least I can fucking upload something. For those that have seen the linked tweet up above, I have roughly 10 times the upload speed with mobile data than I have with my fucking wired connection that we pay $60 a month for. Alright. So I think my mic is a bit crunchy, isn't it? It sounds a bit crunchy, I think. Maybe I should put it away a bit. Yeah, it's a bit crunchy on stream. Let me turn it down a bit. That should be a bit better. Hello, GFL. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream preview now, which I actually shouldn't do. Because I need to see how this works on game. There we go. There's the game. Let's switch to full screen. I should not have switched to full screen. I need audio. Oh wait, Nox has started without audio. Nox, why are you like this? So yeah, sorry for the technical difficulty stuff, but there's only so much I can do here, right? Mic sounds fine, but I'm also on speakers. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's see how poorly this will go. I'm gonna ask Nido to do the announcements and stuff. Actually, no, never mind. I'll just do that myself real quick. Okay, OBS is saying reconnection successful. Are we okay? Sorry for that. We good? Do we exist? I think we do. Fucking hell. Haven't done PL yet, so I'm gonna go into lurk mode till Genshin to avoid spoilers. That's fine. I haven't started myself yet. I've played through chapter 1, but I haven't read any of the story yet. Okay, we have sound. Okay, thank God. I think this might be laying into my data a bit, so I am going to stop the preview now. You guys let me know if you can hear GFL fine once I start sound, which will be now as we load in. Okay, I can't see the preview anymore. You guys will have to let me know about any issues, okay? Is audio levels fine? Game's probably a bit... There we go, that should be alright. Touch that. Okay, let's see. So I haven't played through chapter 12 Emergency yet. Not all of it, at least. I haven't done 12.3E and 12.4E yet. I also still have to do those announcements, don't I? Oh no, I'm already dropping frames again. Game audio is fine. Already reached chapter 4. So far, the story's pretty good. Alright. Yeah, I know my bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate of 4.5K, but I don't have 4.5K right now. Actually, I do, but for some reason, OBS can't push that much. What happened to your parts? Fairy prods. Okay, Twitter announcement is out. Let's retweet that and let's try to get Naito on here. And woo! Spicy frame drops. Very spicy frame drops. Yeah, see, this is gonna be a fucking issue. Oh man. Let's hope this is nice. Sag, no RPK, and Gorilla for you. I'll prod for them. I'll prod for them in a bit. I'm proud for them. How's my data looking? Sorry, again, I'll have to like check technical status and everything every now and then. Bisa in Indonesian means I can. Cool. In German, it's the short form of the name of Bulbasaur. You used up 80% of your data. Okay, that's fucking amazing. That means I do, in fact, need... Oh god, fuck. I don't think I... Shit. You get 10 gigabytes of data for a day. Oh god. Yep, I disconnected there for a second. Are we good? Are we good? So yeah, they have this offer where you can like, oh, you can get 10 gigabytes for a full day. Okay, I've got that now. It's gonna take a minute to go through. Oh god, I'm dropping this frame so hard. Oh no. Are we good, guys? We exist? Wait, give me a second here. Oh my god, the bitrate is not recovering at all. Shit, fuck, shit, fuck, fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck, ass, shit. Why are you like this? I swear to God. Okay, reconnect, OBS. Beard got screwed sideways by his own ISP. Yep. Oh, I got 7,000. I got 1,700 kilobits per second there for a second. Now we're back under 1,000. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. Let's go to that for a second here. Why am I dropping so much? What the fuck is happening? Give me a second. I think I'll have to restart my phone here really quick, okay? I'm sorry. Just give me one moment. I'm apparently on my wired connection. For some reason, OBS managed... Oh, no, there we go. Oh, wait, what the fuck? OBS keeps dropping to 0 and then going up to like 800 or something. How about streaming in 480 or 360p? That's basically what I'm doing already with that low of a bitrate. I don't know if you guys can hear all of this, by the way, going on right now. YouTube is saying the connection is excellent. Okay. We're live again. I'm getting green light from OBS. Are we okay? OBS is giving me green light. I'm getting a stable 2,000 kilobytes, actually. No drops so far. Okay, so, yeah, if I've got... Let's just hope that... Oh, God. Connection... Then fucking act like it! Yep. Okay, let's hope this is fine now. When the image gets busy, you might not be able to see fucking anything. So... Weird, does this mean you have a shattered connection? Aventa already made that joke on the Discord, you're fine. Alright, are we okay? Does the stream work again? And ironically, does it work? That's the biggest thing right now. Does the stream work? And the much bigger question is, for how long is it going to work? Because what I was talking about with like a bug in my mobile provider system is basically they have this like day, like 10 gigabytes of data for a day thing going on. Stream is good on my end. Okay. They have this 10 gigabytes for a day thing going on, and there used to be a bug that I really like to abuse when I was in a I was staying in a hospital, at our local hospital, and they didn't have, like, Wi-Fi yet, for some goddamn reason. And I could book the stay flat, and it wouldn't run out. The data would not run out as long as I didn't restart my phone. It would just stay on. It never ran out. So, let's hope that still applies, that they didn't fix that, which they probably have, because the app has received a lot of, their companion app thing, received a lot of updates since then. A lot of pretty big up ones. So, yeah. This does mean, though, that we won't be able to get Naito on stream in video. We won't be able to dual stream, but we'll still be able to call him up. So, give me a bit here while I'm just figuring out shit. Wait. You guys are advanced? Yes, okay. Pog. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Whew. Yeah, so just again, if anything happens, just let me know if anything, if the stream drops or something, whatever. But yeah, we won't be able to dual stream sadly, but we'll still get him on later. For Genshin, if he doesn't want to come on for GFL. So yeah, I didn't play. I played through chapter 1, but I didn't read anything yet. As far as I know, the EX maps. Did Arikira quit? She didn't quit. She never really started with reloading in the first place. We did want to get her on for season 2, but for one, she quit GFL for a bit. Even if it was just like a week. She just kind of didn't have fun anymore. It was too much for her, keeping up with 3 servers at once. But she's pretty much just playing EN now. And after that, you know, now she's working with GP again and everything. But with reloading, sitting on a schedule and everything, that's a bit too much for her. So she's not on reloading anymore. She won't be on reloading for season 2. But we are currently trying to get a very special guest on for the first episode of season 2. We did want to do like a game show special, but Mars, we wanted to get Mars on to be the host for that game show special, to like help us set up the game show. Because basically what we wanted to do is, if you've seen Tom Scott's Citation Needed, it's basically where he has a Wikipedia article about a wild and like what's the word, fucking, he's got some sort of super wild and obscure Wikipedia article sitting in front of him, and the 3 others on the game show have to guess facts about it, and through that he leads them through the article and talks about it. And we wanted to do something like that for GFL lore. Get Ferrari, that was our backup plan, but Ferrari doesn't want to be on the show alone. So we'd need someone else who's good with lore. And again, that was supposed to be Mars. And Mars and I had he had a petty disagreement with me. So yeah. We did ask Ferrari, of course, but no can do. Ferrari doesn't want to be on alone, and I can understand that he doesn't want to get shit wrong. So yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. You need an AK-15 body pillow for him. So yeah, that's a bummer. That's why we couldn't do season 2 starting last month or last week. We do, however, like, I'm currently trying to get a really, really, really big guest on for episode 1, season 2 now. And I really hope this is going to work out. Now, I'm already going to say, depending on how how we can work out the thing. Apple? No. Apple would be fucking cool as well, though. That's a really good idea for the future. If he's good enough with English, Apple would be sick. How tall would an AK-15 body pillow be? I don't know. Like, probably as tall as one of my softboxes or something. But yeah, 2 meters. Seiya, we already had Seiya on though for episode 4. No, we're not repeating any guests. I will say we're diversifying a bit. I'm not going to confirm anyone as guest. I'm only going to deconfirm people. Actually, no, I'm not going to deconfirm people either. I was going to say, get Yuzhong himself, dude. That would be fucking sick. This is something I've talked about on my Twitter account. Like if I could put a final true goal to my GFL fandom or my being as a GFL creator, it'd be talking to Yuzhong. It's be getting a casual one-on-one talk with Yuzhong. To be able to talk to him about GFL, about the story, about the lore, about the old stuff Mika team made, which you'll know I have, like, means a lot to me. All that kind of shit, that would be fucking awesome, man. Get shitposting MDR on. Oh my god. Okay, well, god damn it, now I'm just feeling talking with chat a bit. What is it? What's going on, Intel? Oh, something just refreshed. Okay. Oh, I finished prodding something. First question, what the fuck goes on in your mind? Yep. Oh, Pog. Let's get that enhanced. You need an interpreter, though? Yeah! Like, unironically, though, if I got the chance to talk to Yuzhong, I'd 100% fly out to Shanghai. Like, no, I would take up a fucking credit. They wouldn't even need to pay me for accommodation or, like, flight, whatever. They wouldn't need to pay me. Not a dime. Right? Transit accommodation, I'll get that settled out somehow. As long as they provide an interpreter, I'll pay anything. Unironically. Or learn Chinese, yeah. I did actually learn start learning Chinese as a child, but it didn't go for long. It didn't. My mother wasn't able to afford it for long. But yeah, no. Thing is, we might start diversifying a bit in the games we talk about soon, because while we do have Polarized Light now, and we do still have a few lore episodes that we can make, sooner or later we're gonna be running out of GFL-related content to talk about, right? We can still talk, like, to the character design episode. We can do, again, lore episode. We can do a few things, right? But sooner or later we're gonna run out of GFL content. We have already had the PNC closed beta episode. So until the new games come out, which is most likely not going to be until the end of the year with Reverse Collapse, we're gonna sit here with very little content for GFL. So we're gonna start talking about other games. We're probably gonna start talking about Genshin, about Arknights, about Honkai a bit more regularly. Polarized Light is kind of trash. Too easy, but story-wise, it's great. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I haven't really done anything yet. Again, I've played through Chapter 1, but I haven't read any of the story, actually. Yeah, that's a plan going forward, and we really want to kick Season 1 or Season 2 off with a bang, because we've been gone for so long. So yeah, we're getting a fucking big guess. At least I'm trying. Have you tried PGR? What's PGR? I should stop being lazy, fucking actually start making a video. Same, dude. I did my gotcha tally video a few days ago, but that was it. I think it's a week ago at this point. But yeah, that's the plan for Season 2. We might start talking about other games a bit more. Punishing Grey Raven. No. Isn't that like, talks have just started for that getting a global release, right? Or has it actually gone out yet? Gonna start with it tomorrow, that's what I always tell myself as well. But yeah, I'm not gonna play another game in a foreign language. I'm gonna wait for global releases. Same goes for Blue Archive. I'm gonna try Blue Archive again when it comes out to global, but yeah, last time on Livefire, or first time on Livefire, didn't go that well. PL big shit posting vid. Did you see that clip that I made for Like I wanted to do like a raid up shitpost in like the vein of Cow, if you know him. Yes is the one where Vanguard made the OST for Zeus. Global will start soon. Yeah. Blue Archive bores me. It's just Princess Connectant. Let's see here. What's my format? What's my echelons? Oh my god, I'm gonna need to. Alright. I had to switch out Sob's skin, because otherwise we're gonna get slapped by YouTube. Because of course, I got the anniversary skin for Sob. This number up here used to be 3,000 something. Anyways, let's get started, otherwise I'm gonna get fucked on data. Lamp Starter. Chapter 1, Unpolarized Light Source. In the train's command room. We finished accelerating and our scans in each direction are complete. No signals detected. Commander, per your request, we've stopped 5 kilometers from the quarantine wall. Are you sure you want to stop here? I don't remember any of the voices I used to do. Last time I streamed GFL was fucking Isomer. Where, haha, our guest that I'm trying to get also dropped in on one of my streams. There's a hint for you. Again, this is nothing concrete. The episode next week might also just end up being us talking about Polarized Light for an hour or two. You should join the voiceover contest? What voiceover contest? Also, hi Ubi, when are we gonna play DJ Max? We'll have to get around to it, man. Just join join the reloading server and we can figure something out at some point, right? Also, what voiceover contest? For PGR? There's a voiceover contest? I'd totally join that. Ubi is not the guest, no. Imagine GFL story fully voiced. Bro, that would be fucking sick. Then they would have to give the commander a voice and a defined gender, which isn't gonna work. Given that he's a self-insert. There's a GFL voiceover contest on Twitter. Really? Wait, on the official Twitter? Are you for real? Hold up. I'm gonna check that out. Oh, Ubi, you are on the server? Maybe I just never noticed. Sorry. Or I did notice, but we never talked. Is it Deadass on the official... Is there an official voiceover contest? You're fucking with me. What? Ooh. First time bonus reset is on May 6th. Pog! Where is it? Polarized Light this started. Oh, it's a straight dubbing okay, it's a dubbing contest straight. Ooh. It's a full scene dub, though. I don't think you drew that many different voices. Collaborative works must not involve more than 5 people. If a collaborative work wins, the rewards will be divided evenly among the creators. If the quotient is not an integer, it will be rounded up. Okay, that's actually nice, though. Interesting. I might look into that then, if I can find all male scene. Which is going to be fucking hard, but I'll be damned. Well, where are you on? But yeah, there's a bit of a hint as to who I'm trying to get for the for the first episode of season 2. Which, by the way, what I was gonna say about it is that episode is either going to be Javier. I can do a Javier voice. I can do an excellent old guy voice. That's probably not what I do for Javier, but you know. But yeah, what I was gonna say about that episode is either going to be all male scene. Good luck. Yeah. What was I? God damn it! I keep losing my train of thought. But yeah, it's all either the episode is going to be super fucking awkward, it's going to be super hysterical, or it's gonna be a 2-hour cocksucking session. So it's either gonna be one of those three. Have you airdropped some major lore stuff in this event? I saw the screens. Yeah. Okay. What do we have? Right, stopping at the quarantine wall. Yeah, because this is a choke point. To the north is Lehepre Bay, and Lake Kluga is due south. Kluga? I don't know. Is it silent because of cocksucking? No! I'd never invite silent. Perhaps we could move a little closer to the wall? No. If we get any closer to the base, the defense systems might open fire on us. But didn't Defy just send us a message saying that they have the passage under control? What if it's an enemy trap? Can we really trust strangers who claim to be from Defy? You're right. Treat everyone and everything as potentially hostile until we have verified the situation. Calibrate the train's cannons as planned, keep them charged and loaded. After that, disperse the echelons to the front, left, and right of the train and begin erecting cover where the terrain is favorable. Place the HOCs in the middle of the formation to ensure they can cover the whole of the defense line. Finally, give all echelons full supplies of ammunition. Okay. Silent is judge of an over in person. Wait. It looks like really gray. Can we really trust every member of the Phi? I do not. Thank you. Are we preparing to intercept the military here? Ooh, I'm simply waiting for orders. Surely you don't think that those old folks are planning to have us take a strategic naval base by ourselves? What do you mean? They probably are. Urgent message comes over the communicator. I'm talking about this. Hey! Good day, Havel. Commander, it seems you've arrived at Poldeski. Yes, having paid a very high price. So, are you ready to begin the operation? I'm gonna give him this voice for now. This is raspy old motherfucker. Before we start, can you tell me the truth? Oh, I seem to recall clearly outlining your goals to you before. The events in Talon, the strange allocation of the military forces, and the signs of abnormal movements from SF, none of them sound like the sort of thing a PMC should be handling. Indeed. Still, Griffin should have become used to handling such things long ago, am I right? If you only need us to serve as cannon fodder, then why don't we stop here and block the military while state sex forces handle things in the base? You mean those Vimple troops that only know how to look at the scenery? That old rogue told you too much. Sometimes knowing too much isn't a good thing. However, I like the way you ponder everything deeply. My dolls have been unable to perform real-time backups ever since we left Griffin-controlled territory. And unlike T-Dolls, the human employees of Griffin and my logistics officers don't even have the chance to back up at all. Even if Griffin is moved around on the board like a chess piece, I can't let them go to their deaths without knowing the reason for it. Yo! Good move! Of course, of course. I wouldn't need it. I wouldn't need you if it was just a matter of collecting some abandoned inventory from an abandoned base commander. All T-Dolls before 2060 only know to charge themselves, eat burger, lie, can't cook, have sex, and shop. True, true. As a reward, I'll tell you something else. A strategic bomber from the 22nd Guards Heavy Bomber Aviation Division have taken off from Engelt's Air Base, Force Base. If anything happens, they'll bomb the base flat. Like, that's gonna fucking work. It's time to close the net, and the moment we lay all our cards on the table is at hand. Told you the commander's chat in this event, I love it. The commander has been in chat for the past 5 chapters. So with the bait that's going to lure the military units into kill zone. No, I'm guessing the bigwigs at Moscow don't really want to drop the bombs. After all, that base has something in it that's far more valuable than a few rogue battalions. Also, that base has air defenses that shot down B-25s from 50 kilometers away, so... And the Pike node? Is this related to the butterfly incident? Very smart. I'm pretty sure Angie's told you a lot too. The operation is the denouement of the butterfly incident for state's sake, for the military, and of course for William. However, it isn't just the Pike node. I've been doing some thinking myself about the objective of Operation Butterfly, and I'm beginning to connect the dots. I've also managed to collect the missing pieces from you in Persica. B-25? World War II bomber? Yeah, World War II bomber. Exactly. Why do you sound like an ASMR joker? I'm just trying to give Javier a voice I could try and imagine for him. I don't know what voice I'd give Javier, but this is kind of what I'd go for. Let's see how my data is looking. I still have 6.7 gigabytes left, so this is gonna be this might get a bit hard. Don't worry, Persica's in a safe place now. She'll tell you the truth that she knows from over there. On your end, you have M4A1, who can resonate with the OGAS system, the isomer that she brought over to her side, and Lyco's most perfect and most lethal creation, Elisa. Why do we have Elisa? It seems all the actors are gathered. I do wonder, is everything playing out according to William's plan? If you've already guessed that this was William's plan, then why did you send us here? I guess this is our only chance to attain victory. Shouldn't that be obtain? He has Persica, he wants her for himself. No! Our only chance? I once told you that there used to be a Pike node here, and that node was the one that was sent to the Sangvi's plant, where Lyco was. Where it triggered the butterfly incident before you finally recovered it in Belgrade. Yo, it's PL dubbing! Hey! Hi, Van! This base was originally one of the strategic ports for the Baltic Fleet's submarine forces, and it once stored all the Pike units prepared for the Baltic Fleet in the event of World War III. However, the true danger of this base is not the Pikes, but a certain facility in the bottom of the base we know it as Starfish. Yep, there we go. The Pikes have to be activated by a signal from the relics themselves. Thus, in order to remotely activate these weapons, the old Soviet Union set up an OGAS network to transmit a ternary signal from the Tabazar B relic. The Starfish system relays the relic signal, activates controls the Pikes, and gives them operational orders. We have reason to believe that the old Soviet-era Starfish system within the depths of the base contains several servers which are still functional. Dubbing Javier's base. Pike nodes are the thing that get released in Afghan, right? Pike nodes are the... No, they're not. They're the controlling units, I think. Not the buses themselves, but the controlling units, like, at Starfish, that link to the buses, which then control the Pikes, I think. I think that's that way around. Oh no, Starfish? They have Patrick on their side. Oh no. They have Sans! Run! This is why the military is so desperate to get into this base, and the reason why William placed this research lab here. I'm going to fucking puke. Originally, the 3 gates sealing off the Starfish installation should have been unopenable. Everyone had a tacit understanding that we would no longer come into contact with anything that had to do with relics. Also, wow! That that fucking live text scaling just crawled the game to a halt. What the fuck? However, it's obvious that the situation has changed. So you mean they want to activate the system? The Pike nodes were all shipped out from there. Why didn't the military just activate them directly? Because the entire Starfish system was sealed away indefinitely in compliance to the Relic Arms Reduction Treaty in 1981. If it wasn't for Operation Sparkplug back in the day, Carter wouldn't even have known that the Starfish could be activated in the first place, let alone that Moscow would have to authorize it. If Carter gains activation access, the Starfish servers will be enough to activate the OGAS network, and the network connects to the largest relic facility within the Soviet Union, Tabazar B support system. Wait, now that's another piece of Tabazar, I guess? So their ultimate objective is activating the relics, huh? No, from what I know, that's impossible. Their recovery of the Pike Note by StateSec means they didn't obtain the codes from it, which would allow them to directly control relic-related systems. Don't SF have those? Tabazar B was also name-dropped a bit before. Don't worry about it. That wasn't it. That was not it. It. What they're doing is more of a form of protest to ruin our government's diplomatic relationship with Western Europe, as well as wrecking that international union plan that's being put forward. Where have I heard that before? Thanks to your repeated efforts, those bastards' plans have failed again and again, which is why they've been forced to take such desperate measures to achieve their unspeakable aims. Are you sure it can't be activated? I just told you the Starfish only connects to the part of the OGAS network that handled Pike weapons control. The only link to the relics isn't the fact that they're all on the same OGAS network. Still, no matter what, their haste to get into Baldiski indicates that they've obtained authorization to activate the Starfish, which also indicates that someone has activated the Starfish mainframe in Moscow. International 2032 accident. This isn't something a few generals can do. Someone high up in the People's Committee is willing to take the risk to do something like this. Oh my god, what the fuck? That slowdown. It's clear that the political situation in the Kremlin has deteriorated into a powder keg. While tensions were already running high in the air back there, the series of events in Belgrade were the last straw that broke the camel's back. I'm guessing it'll only be a matter of time before the situation completely breaks down. Why are there always people who hate peace so much? Peace is a relative concept, thus we are going to prove that they plan to activate the Starfish and stop them at the same time. If StateSec isn't at Paldiski, the members of the opposition won't have an excuse to hide behind. Maybe our big shots can take them down bloodlessly. Of course, Zelensky has also considered the eventuality of your failure, so StateSec's Vimpel forces and the Air Force's strategic bombers are all standing by. They couldn't fucking touch it if they wanted to! Under no circumstances is the Starfish to be activated. If anything goes wrong, this base will be reduced to dust. Naturally, I don't wish for that to happen, because it means both sides will have played their whole cards by doing so. The use of force breeds hatred, which will lead to an intense clash between both sides, and civil war will be unavoidable. Civil war. Will those people from the military give up even if StateSec doesn't show up? We intend to play the role of a neutral party, so our stance will be very important. Of course, Zelensky isn't not going to go easy on enemies who remain obstinate. The moment the military enters the base, we'll begin seizing the traitors. Of course, they're not just going to wait for us to get them. They will resist with all their might, and so we might need time to do our job. Therefore, please remember, Commander, you and your Doll Force's missions is to cut the fuse. Victory in this operation will be our only chance to keep the peace. Are you happy with that answer, dear Commander? The name of the game is Girls Frontline, yet the ones in control is a bunch of old guys. Hey! You seem to have given us a lovely cover for this operation. Indeed, you have a bright, shiny reason to do it, but whether or not you believe me is up to you. As for Operation Butterfly, well, they were right. I can't believe the flapping of a butterfly by the Black Sea led to such a huge storm. What? Why the Black Sea? What's at the Black Sea? Isn't... Wait. No, I don't remember. Isn't SF based in Romania? So there's another detail going on there. I think... Is there a Black Sea incident I'm missing out on? Unironically, is there a Black Sea incident? Because as far as I know, SF is from Romania, right? And Romania, as far as I know, doesn't share a border with the... Oh, it does border on the Black Sea. Just barely. Around Bucharest, just south. Constanta. I guess it does have a border with the Black Sea, huh? That's interesting. I didn't know that. It's pretty short. Just under 200 kilometers. Hmm. And suddenly Ferrari starts DMing me. That's fantastic. Butterfly incident is what Javier is referring to. Okay. That's fantastic. Okay. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Everything must eventually come to an end, and it's time to wake from that nightmare. Take control of Paldiski submarine base, draw the military in there, and seize them until the higher-ups are all captured. Remember, you must not allow them to activate the starfish. That is your real mission. Won't let them have their way. Counting on you, Commander. I look forward to meeting you again after your return. Javier answers the call. Javier might have said as much, but is there really no way to activate the relic? Ferrari felt a disturbance in the force. Right. I'm sure William must know of M4 and Dandelions, so is there really no other objective beyond luring Griffin over? I'm still going to fucking kill someone if William is father. I know it's effectively treated as fact at this point, but I'm still going to fucking kill someone. After the conversation with Javier is over, the commander returns to the train's command room. What did Mr. Javier say? You won't want to know, but he managed to convince me. Let's begin the operation. Operation? Will we be heading to the base now? No, we don't know what's going on inside the base, and we'll be finished if we barge through in thoughtlessly and end up caught in the pincer attack. We'll verify our next destination before moving on. Are 404 and the RR team ready to move out? They finished reach the flying. Good, put me through to them. Kalina establishes the connection and gives the commander a thumbs up. AR team, squad 404, can you hear me? We might not get too far in if all this lore is so long, because we still have to go to Genshin. And again, I'm not 100% on how this data thing is going to work out. So, William is father and is immortal through the power of relic tech. I wouldn't say immortal. The guy's cited to have been relatively young when joining 90-wish. And later in CBG, he's pretty old. And that's, what, 30 years off? It shouldn't be that bad. Let's see here. How my data looking? I'm miffed that this also applies to upload. Why? Why must you do me like this? The thing is, I have no other way to extend my data. I don't have any more money on here. And my PayPal is like 50 bucks in the red. This is why we made a Patreon. Oh yeah, we made a Patreon. We'll be announcing that soon, probably. It's not in our descriptions yet, but you can. What is it actually? Patreon. What is it? Patreon.com/GFL reloading GFL. I think. How does that work? Page. View page. Share. I just want the fucking link. View your public page, yes. Because the thing is, yeah. It's just reloading GFL. It's this, right here. We do have a Patreon page, because this podcast isn't free to run. And it takes roughly a fourth of my disposable income, which is something I'd like to avoid. To run every month. It's like 70 bucks. And that's something I kind of want to try to offset. So if anyone feels like it, join there. You get a special role on Discord and access to recording booth if you spend at least €5. The recording booth is basically just a channel on Discord where we like talk while the place where we send shit while we record. So you can kind of get a sneak peek on what's going to be talked about in episodes, stuff like that. And you got a special role. Nothing much, but you know, early access if an episode is uploaded early, stuff like that. Nothing big. It's just for people who want to support for some reason. Anyways, let's keep going. I'll read you. Our train has arrived. I've already sent you the battle plan, 3 different backup plans, and the holographic map which Dennaline provided. Our ultimate objective is to seize the base, and in order to take control of the base, we will need to enter from the outskirts. Right now, I'm not sure what the situation is inside the base, and we can't let our main force enter the range of its defense systems. First, we need to link up with the members of Defy and find a way to open the barrier gate. Then we'll need to ensure we have control of the gate and that it's safe. At the same time, we'll be scouting our current status... scanning out the current status of the coastal defense artillery. Yeah, there's the thing. Our main goal there is to take control of the shore guns so they can provide fire support for our forces. If we cannot take them, then the backup plan is to destroy them and ensure the coastal artillery cannot fire on our forces. How will we deal with the pursuing military? All of Griffin's forces expect you to be except you will be forming a defense line here. According to our previous simulation, we should be able to hold out for half an hour if the military launches an all-out attack. In other words, that's your operational time limit. Half an hour, it's really cutting it close. Also, ISP Telecom. My mobile contract is Vodafone, and my ISP is Telecom. German Telecom. Barrier gate leading into the sub-base is behind us. Since we can't conduct mobile warfare, all we can do now is hold the line. It'll leave me half an hour as a pretty optimistic estimate. Then how will you divide our forces? I recommend that the AR team take the coastal artillery. If there are enemy forces in the base, then the guns will be defended. Even if nobody is manning them, the military will surely have the same idea as us and will be seeking to secure their heavy firepower. With that in mind, the AR team's superior ability in cracking strong points will be more useful there. I think so too. The members of Squad 404 are skilled in infiltration and electronic warfare. If there are any enemies at the quarantine wall, I think we won't want to raise the alarm too soon. What do you think, UMP-45? I'm more than happy to take on the easier mission, but I hope the members of the AR team don't mess up on their end, and in particular, Miss Dennaline over there. Thank you for the reminder, UMP-45. Also, you listened to M4's story with such obvious relish, but might I remind you that the story isn't exactly irrelevant to you? What are you getting at? What once happened to Lenasia might happen to you at the origin of the Pike Corps. Take care that you don't drown in the memories of your base layer. You don't have someone in your neural cloud who can save you the way I saved Lenasia. After all, your little friend is just too weak, unlike myself. Jesus. The network consciousness in that base is much stronger than the one in Talon. I hope you're prepared to leave the labyrinth by yourself. That's enough, Dennaline. I'm sorry, 45. I'll keep her on a tight leash. Please don't take it to heart. Also, I recommend that you disallow me from taking part in the coastal defense artillery capture operation. Why? I thought you wanted to plaster yourself to M4. Please do not phrase it in such undignified terms. If your train is taken by the military, there will be no way to continue this operation. In addition, the military will surely assault our defensive line with ferocious firepower and mechanized units. Even if we only have to defend a front that's 2.5 kilometers long, it will still be a tremendously difficult task given Griffin's present strength. What do you suggest? UMP triggered. I will stay here to provide support for the Xener network and strengthen the doll's combat processing abilities, as well as accepting the neural clouds of the fallen dolls. I can also attempt to hack any military autonomous units that come our way. If we can turn them to our side, it will greatly reduce the pressure on the front lines. M4, what do you think? Hackerman! I have no reason to refuse. While you are carrying out the operation, I will still be linked to your neural cloud, and I will share all my thoughts with you, M4. As for you, Miss 45, I can provide support to your neural cloud's base layer as well, if you are willing to grant me access to it. Thanks for your concern, but it won't be necessary. Decided then, Dennaline will stay on the armored train to support the defense line against the military while the other teams carry out their respective missions. One thing I should add, after you complete your missions, the rest of the dolls and this train will pass through the quarantine wall and enter the base. That was a long sentence, Jesus Christ. On the one hand, it will allow us to occupy a better defensive position. On the other hand, we need to lure the military into the base. The sooner you finish your mission, the sooner we can get out to this kill zone. Received. Roger. Without further ado, the AR team will be heading out. End of transmission. Squad 404 is moving off too. 45 out. Hoggy woggy froggy doggy. Commander, both teams are getting ready to move out. Since both objectives are quite a distance away from us, I've assigned them the still functional vehicles aboard the armor train. If they don't run into any resistance, they should reach their destinations in about 10 minutes' time. If they don't meet resistance, we've got better odds of winning the great prize in the state lottery. How's our force opposition? All echelons are in position. They're building fortifications and distributing ammunition. That ought to take another 5 minutes or so. However, the enemy armor trains have pulled out of Talon during our journey here. Which means a time difference of exactly 5 minutes. Yes. Oh, wait. Our forces can only build simple defenses, and we can take cover behind some hillocks near the bay. But all we have by the lake are a bunch of old houses. One round of bombardment, and they'll be useless as cover. I understand. Have our dolls dug in as deeply as possible. Oh, wait. Have our dolls dig in as deeply as... Okay, it's an order, not a... Okay. It's an order, not a question. Never mind. The military is going to take advantage of their superior firepower, but we need to buy as much time for those two teams as possible. Have our mine layer drones carpeted the main approach to our defensive line so we can station fewer echelons there. After that, rig the railway line with explosive. That ought to keep their trains stopped outside for a little longer. The enemy is going to try to break through our flanks, and we don't have enough dolls to mount a defense in depth. If they can hit the train from behind, it's check and mate for us. Keep our most potent echelons on the flanks and make sure they have a fallback points and decoy positions. How many backup echelons do we have? We have 5 more, but they don't have their full complement of dummies. Our repair base can't fix that many damaged dolls so soon. About 100 dolls or so. Have them prepare to plug any breaches. Issue a top priority order to each echelon. They are not to let the military through until the other two teams complete their mission. However, make sure they're ready to retreat at any time. They are to withdraw to the train the moment when we give the word. Commander, I still think we should withdraw to the quarantine walls to mount a defense. We'll take heavy losses if we set up in open terrain. What if there's an ambush at the walls? We have 5 minutes of reaction time. If there are enemies at the walls, are you confident that we can take control of the walls in that time? Kay and Angie haven't replied ever since they snuck into the base, and I'm very worried about their situation. True. It's not my intent to have a setup in the open to get beaten up for nothing. Right now, we need to wait and endure. I know this is a gamble, but it's the only option we have. After that, we pray those two teams will give us good news. I understand. I'm issuing each echelon their respective tasks now. Yeah. I'm sorry, everyone. I hope you can forgive me. Right now, we've got no way out. We need to win no matter how great the cost. Woo! Alright. Just 45 minutes into the stream, and we've got our first mission. Yeah, this one's pretty easy. This is the farming map anyways. So let's just do a do a D, do a dot, do oh wait, that one's on expand as well, so you go there. I'm gonna turn down the music a bit because that's actually really loud. We overkill. The best kind. Right, let me check my data really quick so we don't get bodied by a sudden disconnect. 2.7 gigabytes left. I really, really hope that either somehow my wired connection sends itself out, or that the bug is still in place. Don't use full echelon, your parts will suffer. Why? It doesn't cost parts to deploy. I don't give a fuck about all the other... Are we okay? I disconnected there for a second. Bitrate's at 2000... Yeah, okay. I think we're good. Sorry for that. Okay, so the upper path here is the one that ends earlier, so let's do that one. I thought it was my internet for a second. Yeah, no. I'm just hoping to fucking god this works until the end of the stream. Somehow. Also, is the video quality at least fine? In 404's prep room. Gear check. 45 would get nervous knowing that the fate of so many dolls rests in our hands. 2 dolls. 45 would get nervous knowing that the fate of so many dolls rests in our hands. 2 dolls get nervous? Oh, wait. Now I'm dropping hard. Did I connect to my... I think I connected to my Wi-Fi again. Thanks, OBS. Very cool. Let me restart really quick again, sorry. It's not doing it. Why is it not doing it? What the fuck? Because for some... Connect, goddammit. I swear to God. Why am I not getting my mobile over now? Why does tethering keep turning off? Is the USB cable not probably plugged in? For fuck's sake. No, I don't want file transfer. I'm gonna turn off debugging for a second. That should make things a bit easier. Right. Green light. Are we good? I think we're good. I'm sorry for that. Oh my god. I don't even feel like continuing streaming at this point because this is just gonna fuck up so bad. I hate this. Why? I like doing this, but at this rate, it's just not gonna work properly for the time I intended on streaming. Sounds like a suicide mission, yeah. You're going even if it's suicide. Besides, it's not like you can live by yourself without me. Well, if I can't live by myself, I'll just join the Griffin. All I need is a corner for me to sleep in. You wish. Get up. Still, are you really okay, 45? Something does feel different about you. Do you live in a rural area? I do, but we do not have problems with internet coverage here usually. Not at all. She must have seen something she shouldn't have seen in M4 or Dandelions neural cloud. At 45, I just told you. It doesn't matter what your goal is. Look around at your friends first before doing it. Surely your neural cloud isn't as low on memory as G11's. Nice. Before spouting all that nonsense, have you finished syncing the operational route on the map? All okay, 45? We'll drive straight to an air vent under the quarantine wall, then enter the air ducts and follow it along the inside of the wall to the Defy member's last known position. If there really are friendlies there, we'll enter the control room of the barrier gate after contacting them, then use the activation access they were talking about to open the gate and let the commander in. You make it sound so easy. That's assuming we don't run into enemies, so I guess this critical angle is falling 4-4. That's assuming we don't run into any enemies. If the signal is a trap, there's a very high chance we'll get shot full of holes. It's not so bad if it's our old friends from SF, but if you end up being jumped by Paradise, you can just start working on your last words at that point. Can we discuss this? Could I just wait on the train and go over after you make sure it's safe? Any more nonsense of you and I'll tie you to my gun and use you as a shield. Right, there's no point worrying about that. We need to deal with the gate ASAP before the commander and the others end up drowning in shell fire. After that, we'll just have to hope the AR team is as reliable as we are. The fighting for the shore guns is going to be really intense. Can they really handle it? In any case, it's not something we should be worrying about. Everyone's ready, we're heading out. Oh boy. I guess I live in a kind of rural area, but it really is nothing here, so... Oh yeah, it's this one. Okay, boop. I only need you guys to fight. Not like it matters. Actually, no we don't. You guys move over there. You guys up there. And you guys over there. Could I just beeline it easily? Yes. But this is actually cheaper. I already did the special thingy. But let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do a live guide, shall we? So yeah, do those turns. That will make the enemies that are on alert at the bottom retreat. And you can do the special objective, which is finishing the map with killing less than or no more than 3 enemies. Yes, sir. Man, how's the quality of the video, actually? Given that we have a really low bitrate right now. How's the quality of the video? Does it look okay, at least? Can you read chat on screen? Oh, it's only that one. Okay, never mind. Halt the plan, halt the plan. Poggy Woggy. No, do not go along there. Go along here, please. Same distance, goddammit. But yeah, tell me how the video quality is while I'm playing the game. If you can read chat, stuff like that. Because of the low bit rate, that might be a bit shitty. Just want to make sure. Because if we stream Genshin, the low bit rate might fuck the visuals up so bad. I always watch on 360p. You did say you use only mobile data, so I guess that makes sense. Critical angle 3. That's a big wall. Outside the quarantine wall. We're at the wall, everyone out. And here I thought we have to dodge bullets and shells on the way in. Isn't that a good thing? I mean, if we started off that way, it would be really easy to end up with a crappy ending where the car blows up and everyone dies. Don't say scary things like that, yeah. But should I only look at the real chat box instead of on-screen chat? Yeah, fair. It's just so I know how it looks, is all I'm asking. The defense systems didn't open fire on us. Doesn't quite fit the information we were given. Check the perimeter. See if there are enemies hiding there. I'm scanning. I haven't picked up anything suspicious yet. Good. According to the map annotations, there ought to be a sewer exit that we can take to get inside the walls. I found it. It's covered by a folding type shutter. Should we blow it open? We have no idea what's going to happen next, so we need to make spare use of valuable items like explosives. However, 9 can crack an electronically compared shutter of that level. You can do that, right, 9? Leave it to me. Oh, this place stinks. Are we really going in there? Bear with it. It'll only get worse once we actually go inside. Distance explosions go off one after the other. Did you hear that? That was cannon fire. Looks like the fighting's already started at the commander's end. Military's moving faster than expected. Are you done yet, 9? I'm looking for the unlocking nodes. There are 2 control ports which need cracking. Give me a hand over here, 45. Whatever I do with you, I'm going into. After they entered the quarantine wall through the sewer, I knew it would smell bad, but I didn't expect it to smell this bad. Bro, you can fucking turn off your noses. Just do what G11 did and switch up your smell molecules. Exactly. As if I'd learned from a good for nothing like that. Quite everyone. I picked up something irregular inside the passage. Enemies? No, there's no signal reaction. It's probably... Yes, the remains from SF and Paradise. Watching VTubers really teach me how to enjoy live streaming. Never go full screen. Fair. Definitely. 416 leaps out the tunnel and lands inside a room. How much data do I have left? 1 gigabyte. After this, I'm going to switch to Genshin really quick. Just to, like, go over the bare basics of 1.5, of the housing system and stuff, because I have to do a bunch of chores anyways. And after that, if things are still good, we'll go back. I wanted to stream for much longer. I wanted to stream for like 4 or 5 hours, but at this point, that's not happening. Because again, I don't have any money left on here. There's traces everywhere of a firefight between SF and Paradise. Looks like they fought over the wall. Oh dear, I can't believe there are so many corpses here. Judging by the state of the bodies, it must have happened quite a while ago. Looks like Dandelion was partially right. SF have probably tried to take control of the base before we arrived. So is this base under Sangvi's control now? They probably haven't gained full control access over the base, otherwise there's no way they would leave a place as important as the quarantine wall's main gate undefended. So you're saying the commander still has a chance? So you're telling me there's a chance? That's only if we can open the gate before the commander is wiped out by the military. Plus, we have to make sure there are no other threats underground. Speaking of which, can you verify Defy's previous coordinates? I can pinpoint them. Should I try to contact them? We can't risk exposing ourselves like that. First, we need to make sure that Defy really is at the coordinates they gave us. Come with me to check it out. It's 416. UMP9, G11, you two guard this passage. If anything dangerous happens, we'll withdraw through it. Aha, Genshin, the superior game. It is. GFL, at this point, I only play for the story anymore. I can't fucking be bothered with playing the fucking game. I wish I could drop out of theater, but I'm on the theater panel, so that's the last thing stopping me. Well, anyways. So if you were wondering what happened to the theater panel, because we only got like episode 1 and nothing afterwards, Matt went to the hospital for a few days. He's fine, don't worry about him. But after that, it was really hard to pick the work back up because of the missed days. So we're figuring things out right now. Alright, leave it to me. Happy now, G11? There's a fly on my screen. I'm overjoyed. After that, close your Xenia interfaces and switch to verbal communication. If need be, need USB radio. Oh, 45 suddenly stops. What's wrong? I'm picking up some interference. Another forced connection? I felt something like this in Talon. I'm going to take precautions just in case. This might be the reason why Defy can't transmit to us, or it might be part of an enemy trap. In any case, send a burst message to the commander and the AR team. We won't make any connections until we reach the quarantine wall control room. Oh, so that's why it stopped at episode 1. Yeah. We had an episode 0 prepared as well, but for some reason he didn't release that. I don't remember now. But yeah, Matt went to the hospital. He's fine now. Don't worry about him. But yeah. He hasn't been able to pick up the work since. Getting the sensation means we're in the right place. I was just asking for it. Let's hurry up to the coordinates. Indeed, Captain Obvious. Shortly before. Ooh, Destroyer. At the place we're talking about. What now? She's gone. Wait, when did the Destroyer get her body back? Pretty sure after Deep Dive she hadn't gone back yet, right? When did she get her new body back? Mastermind relinquished her command. Don't you understand what that means? To her, we're nothing more than disposable pawns. And now it's time to take out the trash. What are you talking about? A burst of intense gunfire rings out from Deemer's end and the transmission cuts off. That! Data still not updated. Sound of orderly footsteps comes from a place not far off. What's that? Is it you, Dreamer? Oh, wait, the signal IFF reads... Paradeus. Ooh. Good day, Knight to White. Let me warn you, I'm not one to be bullied. Right. The Knights disregard Destroyer's angry protest. They merely approach her in complete silence. Yeah. Move to attack formation and fire. The Knights dodged the barrage of shots with swift movements even as they closed the distance to the SF forces with incredible speed. Switch to defensive formation. Pull away from them. Fall back. Fall back! The Knights ripped through the Siamese forces like a streak of lightning. I like how we're already having, like, actual, like, name drops for SF cap mechanics here. That's neat. Retreat! Retreat! Fish and mailed! However, most of the Siamese units have already been hacked. Their node clouds are thrown into disarray and they are unable to comply. All they do is scatter in all directions. As she watches more and more units being torn apart before her eyes, the only thing Destroyer can do is to protect herself. Oof. Our remaining SF forces, follow me and withdraw. For the last few forces in tow, Destroyer breaks into a mad sprint toward the shore gun emplacements. Oh, oh boy. They are going to fight with SF over them. Okay, well, I don't want to do this. But for the sake of my data, I'm going to have to switch now to Genshin before we find out later. This story can't catch a break. Yeah. Since we might not be able to switch to Genshin later, we'll do so now for a very short time. I couldn't keep myself from playing. I'm sorry. I already did a whole bunch in the Serenity Thought. I already did the quest. I unlocked a whole bunch of shit. I didn't want to, but I couldn't keep myself from doing it. So give me a second here while I set this up. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to. Studio mode. Main. I do not want Honkai. I want Gush Umput. Does that show properly? I don't play Genshin Impact, but I'll watch. Yeah, don't worry. It does not show. Fantastic. Let's do that then. Can you capture in Genshin? You cannot. What the fuck? Genshin's not able to be done as a window capture. Bruh? I'm gonna have to play in windowed mode. God damn it. Yeah, I really don't have a lot of data left here, so, come on, game. Load faster so I can switch to windowed mode. So yeah, if we're still good once my data quote-unquote runs out, we're gonna switch back to GFL. Don't worry about that. I just want to make sure. So yes, there's my blessing of the welcome. Thank you. Give me those primos, baby. Okay. What else is there? Notice. What is it? Update summary. I've already read that 5 times now. Graphics. Windowed. I hate so much that this game doesn't have fucking borderless mode. Honkai does. Why doesn't Genshin? Is there actually no 1080p windowed? Okay, I'm gonna have to do like wacky shit like 144900. That's amazing. Yeah, capture engine, please. Can you do that? Oh, wait. No, it's not below anything. Why is it not capturing the window? Can window capture see it now? There we go. I know you're still on the changing screen, so give me just a second here. Okay, that should be good. Boop. There we go. So, let's just head right into the teapot, shall we? Nope, 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 nope. Gadgets. Boop. Cause yeah, I gotta collect my currency. I gotta do stuff. Gotta buy shit. Gonna buy a whole bunch of senior stuff. I left off in my mansion. So yeah, this is what I've done with interior so far. Not much. I don't have a lot of interior decorations. For those who don't know, Genshin got its housing system with the update on Wednesday. It's got its housing system, and it's huge. It's not just a housing system, it's a fucking map editor. Basically, is what it is. So yeah, as you can see, you do not just get the mansion, which you can customize the interior of, you get an entire realm, an entire outside world to yourself. Right now it's still this main island here that I'm currently on, but you can see these bridges. Those will all, like the islands that those bridges connect to, will also become available with time as you increase your trust rank with this guy over here, Tubby. Your butler, your teapot spirit. Yes, he's finished making my stuff. And honestly, I think this is what will, in the long run, save Genshin. People are always like, oh, the next big update will save Genshin Impact and shit like that. It probably won't, but this is the one thing where I'm gonna say, yeah, this is probably gonna save Genshin in the long run. Because housing systems of this caliber are what saves games. It's what makes these types of games, like most... Oh, wait, why can't I claim? Oh, Genshin? Hello, thank you. Mirroring the... what? Okay. Ooh, we get landscaping things. Nice. So, the thing is, in the long run, with games like these, good housing systems make all the difference. If you look at games like GFL or like any other MOBA game, they have dorms, even Honkai. They have dorms. They have dorm systems, stuff like that. But they're kind of shit. For like, which is basically the equivalent, right? Especially because soon in the next update, you'll also be able to place characters, your own characters, in these worlds, in this teapot. Which isn't something you can do in, which you can do in pretty much any game, but not here yet. But what's much more important is that the difference between those games and this game is that in all the other games, the dorm system or whatever it is, what you're making is a place for your characters. Here with Genshin, what you're making, with the Serenity Pot, what you're making is a place for yourself. And that what makes or breaks a housing system, is how it feels for you as the player, right? Dorms in GFL or pretty much any other game, you buy it, like you get a set, of furniture. You auto arrange that set with whatever feature the game offers, and you're pretty much done. You don't look at it ever again. But for one, here you have so much stuff you can do, and two, again, it's your place. It's not some kind of it's not just for your characters, it's your own place as well. You can place crafting stations, you can make weapon like forge stuff. You have cooking stations where you can cook food, where you can check on all of that anywhere you are in the world, because you can always access the Serenity Pot anywhere you are in the world. You won't be able to teleport back to where you were, but, you know, you'll be able to teleport to whatever waypoint is closest. Which I guess, yeah, you can already do that with, like, you know, you're gonna teleport to a city and check off your crafting stations there. But you don't have to do that now. You can just go to your teapot. You can also go here with friends. You can hang out. You can show off your teapot. There's so much shit to this system already, and there's only going to be more. 1.6, MiHoYo already confirmed that there's going to be gardening, which is huge, because a lot of the plants are also necessary for the teapot itself, because you need them to make dyes to create furniture. Here, you have red dye, which is made with either, fucking Sansetia, valberries, or carrots. You have yellow dye, which is made primarily with berries, and core lapis for some reason, which is super inefficient. But for some reason, you can use core lapis to make a single yellow dye, and blue dye, which is made with wolf hooks or mint. So for the teapot itself, the gardening system is going to be incredibly important. On top of that, I think that they could very well start also implementing passive effects like characters already have on, for say, cooking or forging, crafting, and stuff like that. They could also implement passives for the teapot, where you can like station your characters at certain stations in the teapot, and they'll help with stuff. For example, we know Ganyu is like really good with plants and shit. So, you know, you could station Ganyu at your fields, and she'll give some sort of growing bonus, something like that, right? IMO Genshin should take advantage of its open world nature. An open world game should have many things to do, like mini games and the likes, or it'll feel empty and pointless. Give me fishing, give me mini game. I mean, MiHoYo's bread and butter is variety, right? We've seen that with a lot of the minigame updates, like the minor events they've been doing, right? With the Mario Party-like stuff already that they've had in 1.4. We're getting the hide and seek thing. In general, the history Genshin has with events already, and the history that MiHoYo have with events in Honkai that are super transformative of the game, I trust them fully on that side, right? I wholly trust them. No, I didn't want to talk to you yet, Tubby. But yeah, this is a fantastic start already. No, I don't. I want my fucking inventory. So yeah, there's a lot to do. You got a well, that's very nice. That's a really nice tent. That's a gate. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. Rural water source blueprint. Oh, a set, right. Wow, these are a lot of sets. Are these gonna go indoor? Oh. Are the blue ones outdoors and the red ones indoors? Okay, that's cool. That's sick. I don't use sets a lot. I haven't used any outside, but yeah, well. But yeah, gardening's a good start. Also, is the video quality okay now that I'm playing Genshin, which is a lot more busy than GFL visually? Okay, let's see here. Do I have any other lamps? Do I have any? I do not. I'm gonna make this one, though. This one's really cool. And I'm gonna make this one. I'm gonna go and grab my flasks for the day, so I can make them quickly, speedily. Vial of adaptable speed. Thank you very much. I like that they give you 5 of these every day. You get 5 of these vials every day that allow you to instantly finish anything you're crafting, any you know, any furniture. Any more blueprints I can grab? I should probably start grabbing some of these more leeway thingies. I could also do this, I guess, for more indoor stuff. Video quality is fine. Okay, thanks. Again, it's because I'm on such a low bit rate that I just want to know. Anything I can pick up from here? I'm gonna need to pick up a whole bunch of shit from here, because there's also a housing competition going on that I want to join. So I really have to start working on getting a lot of these blueprints. But the thing that'd be nice is letting us get wood from the trees we place inside the teapot. I understand why they don't let us do that, though. What I would like for wood, because right now I don't like wood farming at all. There's some good strategies for it out there, but I don't like wood farming at all because it's so... It doesn't feel good compared to any of the other resources, even for the Serenity pot. It doesn't feel good to farm wood. What I would want is give us... introduce new fruits, basically. And make every fruit specific to a tree. Or maybe start actually fucking growing pine cones on trees, for example. So, basically, any fruit tree that you find is one that you can chop. You can't chop every tree anymore. You can only chop fruit trees now. Every tree can be a fruit tree. Or every tree has a kind of fruit tree, right? And you can chop down fruit trees. And they have a somewhat long respawn timer. Not as long as ore. They're not like dailies or something. They have like a 2-hour respawn timer or something like that. Because currently trees have like 3 minutes or so. That's way too fast in my opinion. Even if you can grab every single tree. Or almost every single tree. Make only specific trees harvestable for wood. And you actually cut them down. They're unavailable after that. For like 2 hours. When they grow back with fruit. Or whatever the respawn timer for fruit is, right? And of course, because you can't farm as many trees anymore, they also give you a shit ton of wood. Also, this means there'll be resource nodes, which means you can actually lock onto them. Have you tried farming wood with a fucking claymore user? It's impossible, because they swing so hard, after one swing, they're gone. They're halfway across Teyvat from where they started. So, yeah, that would be a change I'd like to see. Make trees able to be locked onto. Especially since you need to indicate what tree is a fruit tree. There's fucking fruits hanging off the tree! Like any of the other trees that we already have. Like Sansetia or apple trees. I know those are already, like, those already have the Quihua wood. Right? The Quihua wood is from apple and Sansetia trees. But, like, again, we have pine cones, right? Just fucking make pine cones grow on trees so we can see that they're pines. Bamboo, we have bamboo shoots. Make bamboo shoots grow across bamboo that we can harvest. Cedar, I don't fucking know. But give us something. Make Cedar's valberries. For whatever it matters, right? Valberries are pretty, like, they kind of look like juniper. Cedar is a pretty close relative to juniper. So make valberries grow on harvestable cedar wood. Fir, okay, I don't know about that one. Sandbearer, give us some kind of new fruit, right? Those trees are placed. If you'd randomly decide which trees are fruit trees, you need to dynamically spawn the fruit to hang on those trees. No. Just make them, like, ore is also not dynamically placed. Why make wood dynamically placed? Just place specific fruit trees. fruit trees as they are already relatively common. Like pine cones, they lie around all over the place as well, but not much more common than Sunsetia, for example. Right? So just use that. Use what you have. Use the systems that are already in place and expand on them, rather than bringing an entirely new one that is kind of iffy, in my opinion. Right? Anyways. Whole bunch of new shit. Give me that trust rank, baby. I think we might be able to hit 4 with this. Give me that. I want that. I really want that. That looks really good. Give me that. And give me that gate. Give me that house. Boop. Boop. I'm running out of white ore. I'm running out of white iron. Help. Honestly, what I'd like is a way to hire NPCs to passively generate wood. Yeah, I guess. Also, hey, trust rank increased. That's what I wanted to. Oh my god, Tubby has a lid now! Oh my god! That's so fucking cute! Tubby has a lid! Ah! Ha ha ha! That's so adorable. Hey, and he has a different line now as well. Cool! Rank bonus. Very nice. And we get one more place in the queue. Thank God. We get a bunch of primos as well, which means we can do a poll on stream. Pog. Let's wish. Let's wish on the main banner right now. OBS just disconnected for a second. Are we good? I think we're good. Yeah, okay. For some reason, I still have 700 megabytes left now. Somehow, playing Genshin really slowed down the loss, like the amount at which I lose data. Not gonna save for Eula. I want to save for Eula. I really fucking want to save for Eula. But I really fucking want Zhongli as well. Oh, I have to learn the new thing, right. Newly UA. Pog. Wait, was there something else new? Oh, vials, okay. I really, really want to save for Eula. But your boy needs Zhongli. Sorry, man. What's much more weird about me losing data even slower now is that Genshin has an active internet connection. It actively exchanges tickets or packets with the server all the time. Also, I wanted to head to Mondstadt really quick. Because I know there's a new NPC that also sells furnishings. And there's one in Liyue as well. I just don't know who it is. Actually, they're not new. They're old NPCs that are now furnishing... Honestly, don't need more Geos. I got Albedo already. I don't have any Geos. Well, I have Noel, but... Noel. It's... Yeah, boy. Over here somewhere, I think, is where it was. Or was he up one level? But yeah, there's furnishing vendors in each city now. One in each city. Yeah, see? This guy. Back here. He's been here all the time. Goth. But... Yeah. Yeah. They're expensive. This alone is going to bankrupt me. So let's go look in Liyue first. I don't know where that guy is, actually. Let's actually... Let's put down a marker here. There. Yeah. Boop. Let's go to Liyue. I haven't checked on the new dungeon as well yet, either. Gotta check those out once I finish the hangout events. Glad to be of help. And there's one in Liyue as well, but I don't know who it is and where he is. Because, you know, my realm is already mostly Liyue themed, so I'm just gonna grab all that shit. I think I might be able to make it to the next Adaptable Energy rank today. Get more of that realm currency going. That'd be neat. I'm pretty sure he's on the bottom floor somewhere, so he's not up in the in the buildings. I just have no idea who or where he is. I think it's a guy. Doesn't happen to be someone down here, though, does it? I like Amber. Yes, you do. They kind of force you into a Liyue theme with them not giving you a Mondstadt main building all the way till late trust rank. I think if you pick Cool Isle, you're gonna get Mondstadt rewards for trust rank. I'm pretty sure. OBS? OBS, reconnection successful? Okay, we're good again. Sorry for that. You live in the sticks? No. But my connection is utter garbage for the has been utter garbage for the last days. But yeah, I think if you go with Cool Isle as your first realm layout, your trust rank rewards are also going to be Mondstadt related, or Mondstadt buildings, because the mansion theme you get with that is also from Mondstadt. So yeah. Why though? Isn't the Cool Isle thing way close to Inazuma Archipelago thing rather than Mondstadt? I don't fucking know what it's in reference to. But you get the Mondstadt theme with it. Emerald Peaks and, of course, the Floating Isles. They are Liyue because they're based on the... What the fuck were they called again? Yeah, the Stone Forest. And the Cloud... fucking whatever guy, Adepti fucker. So yeah, that's what they're based on, so of course they're Liyue. But yeah, you got the Mondstadt theme for Cool Isle. Which I guess you can make the reference, like, they're over here. They're over here, around the Secret Isle, Musk Reef, you know. I guess that works, right? For the Cool Isle. Now where the fuck is this vendor? I saw this on Twitter earlier, but I don't really like going on Genshin Twitter because of fucking leaks. I've already been leaked on the 1.6 characters, which pisses me off so much. That's the thing. Like, just the other day, I left a server, the Discord server, that I've been on for fucking years, that a lot of good friends are on, because the fuckers keep sharing Genshin leaks there. And I have exactly zero fucking tolerance for that shit. Because leaks, long term, are going to be what kills Genshin. MiHoYo do their betas in very good faith with their community. Their playtesting, basically, right? They do that with their community in very good faith. Which has been very successful with Honkai. But they're gonna have to change that for Genshin. Oh, there's a chest down here. Cool. They're gonna have to change that for Genshin, because Genshin is way too big for something like that to work, right? They never expected Genshin to get as big as it is, and that's totally fine. Where was my train? I lost my train of thought. Shit. Where am I even going? I'm leaving the town now. Yeah, it's just it's so much bullshit. Like I said, again, with Honkai, it works really fucking well to have playtesters, like your community as playtesters, because Honkai is relatively small, especially in the West. People can shut the fuck up, right? When given the appropriate, you know, stuff. But no, Heavy really pro-leak because MiHoYo refuses to share info. If MiHoYo wants to stop leaks, they need to give us more info themselves. But they fucking do. I agree. Patch notes are a bit spotty. I very much agree to that, right? They should be giving us more detailed patch notes. But we have the fucking special program streams. They're already really fucking good. The only thing I know that is better in that regard would be Warframe's dev streams. Unironically. The only studio that I think does better info... Wait, what's this? Quest? What's going on? Like, yeah, sure. Yeah, they should talk a bit more to us about things coming up, give us a bit more detail. I'll agree on that. I definitely do. You don't get any updates on infos about updates until a week before the patch? Yeah, I think that's totally fine. That's a fine window of info. I don't give a flying fuck about people saying, oh, but we need to know what to save up for. Shit like that. If you want to save up for something, then save up for something. We do not need to know 5 months in advance that Inazuma is coming. We do not. We just don't need to know that. We do not need to know what MiHoYo are working on the minute they start working on it. Minimum should be 3 weeks in advance. That's what they did, though, for 1.5, I'm pretty sure. Let me check really quick. Let me check YouTube real quick. Ironically. Might not have been 3 weeks. Where's the official channel? Yeah, the special program was 1 week ago. April 16th. That is almost 2 weeks ago at this point. So let's say 1.5 weeks. Yeah, that's a bit short notice. I'll agree on that. I agree, that's a short notice. They should do that earlier. But I think maybe a bit more detailed patch nodes. And, like, again, a week, make it 2 weeks, right? I think that's fine. It's fine to make releases short notice. I don't see why it should be a bad thing just because this is a live service game, right? Yeah, sure, other live service games come out with these big and huge roadmaps, but for one, this is something that MiHoYo haven't done before, and this game went way too fucking huge. Also, rough roadmap like we had for 1.1, 3 patches in advance. Was there a roadmap? I think there was something kind of a roadmap, but not really that much. It was more like a rough outline of where they wanted to go with the game. Anyways. Okay. Not now, though. But yeah, like I said, I don't think the game needs some sort of roadmap or something. Like, again, a bit less short of, like, a bit shorter or a bit longer notice on updates. Maybe start teasing new things about updates on Twitter or something like that, right? And I mean, now for Inazuma, we got our first word said 1.5 weeks ago, right? And if you want to go even further, we know the exact release order of the new regions. Like, we know the exact release order of the new regions, like, half a year before the game released. Like, personally, I don't think we need roadmaps. Roadmaps are a fucking bane of live service games. I can understand wanting longer notice on updates, but I think that what we have right now is sufficient. It's not perfect. It can be improved a lot. It can be improved a lot. MiHoYo need to learn to trickle feed new content, or like teasers for new content on Twitter or something like that, right? They can be like, oh yeah, you see, here's, you know, they could have posted that picture of Aether in front of the teapot. And you're like, ooh, what's this thing? Coming in 1.5, everyone. Something like that, right? They need to start to learn how to market their game for hype, right? Because again, they never expected Genshin to get as big as it is. Something like what they're doing now works for a game at the scale of Honkai, or for a game at the scale of GFL. Something like that, right? And even GFL gives us a month of roadmap, but, you know. That's pretty much the same as Genshin saying, you know, giving us the entirety of what's going to happen during a version, which is what they do, right? They give us a full event roadmap for any given version. So that's basically the same, right? GFL does the same, basically, as Genshin, in terms of management. They manage their game in the same way. The lack of hype generation is what will kill this game. As it stands, the leaks are the only thing generating hype, and that's too much info too soon. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. It's too much info way too soon. And that way, it kills hype itself for the next update. Yeah, we know everything that's coming, and with that, we know everything that's coming. Then why fucking wait for the update? That's the thing. The leaks are going to be what kills the game long term. Because the updates aren't going to be surprising, they're not going to be refreshing, they'll just be, oh yeah, here's this thing we've known about for 3 months. The fuck now? Right? I'm not saying this with cynicism, I'm saying this with the most care I could give for the game. But if no change in MiHoYo, if all leaks disappear, there will be no hype for the update? I don't think so, no. Like I said, I didn't see any of the leaks for 1.5, and I don't think they were that far spread. The only really big leaks for 1.5 early on were about Eula. And that's all I heard ahead of time, and I wasn't actively hiding from leaks at the time. Like, again, Honkai doesn't have a problem with leaks either. People talk about them, yeah, sure. People talk about like version, like playtest version stuff. But leaks aren't a problem in Honkai. They're not very far spread or anything like that. But in Genshin, they are. They're fucking huge. People know what characters are going to come with the next version. Again, a full version in advance. And that is not okay, because that is very, very much going to... that is very much going to influence people's spending habits. And that is something that is not acceptable for a game like that. That's the cold, hard reality of this genre. I'm not saying that is good, that it's good that way. I'm just saying that that is the reality, and that is why it will kill Genshin in the long run. People know what characters are coming, and they get comfortable and get to know the characters. And that is something huge in Genshin for people pulling on characters. And that will mean that people will they will see very differently how they interact, like with banners, with the characters they draw, stuff like that. They will very heavily... Leaks very heavily will influence spending behavior. And that is why MiHoYo don't want them to happen, and that is why I don't want them to happen. That's why I want MiHoYo to switch to more of a like a trickling announcement thing, trickling teaser thing, until they make the big announcement for the special program every version, which is going to be like 2 weeks or 3 weeks in advance of the version release date. They trickle feed us info before, like character silhouettes, like kind of cut out versions of their ability animations, stuff like that, where the character isn't visible. Shit like that, right? Do stuff like that. Again, if they had just posted the thing with Aether and the Serenity pot, just sitting there, standing there, the thing that is in the in-game tutorial it fucking self, right? Oh wait, that's the handbook. Whoops. Where's the archive? There we go. Which one is it? T. Yeah, this image. If they had just posted this on Twitter, being like all mysterious about it, what could it be? Find out in 1.5. People would have fucking lost it. That would have been super cool. Right? TVF outside of Eula and Yanfei, all characters till now had been leaked before launch, and spending has been consistent throughout. True. But that's because a lot of the characters... Again, the thing is people hype up the characters for themselves, right? And then you're gonna have people end up with things like Zhongli, right? Where people were insanely fucking hyped for them, and in the end, a perfectly okay, really, really good support character ended up being buffed to be an unkillable god of hyperdeath just because people didn't get what they expected from their character. And if that kind of thing repeats over and over again, that is also going to weigh the game down over time. Also, where the fuck is this vendor? Holy shit. Right? That is going to weigh the game down over time. A lot. People expected Zhongli to be something that he wasn't. Zhongli was meant to be a support unit, and he ended up being an unkillable god of hyperdeath that can delete anything in the game with the press of the button. If you invest enough into him. Yeah, but still. And that does not apply to every other character. Not a lot of them. And since then, every other fucking character release has been completely and utterly fucking broken. That wasn't because of the leaks, though. That was because Zhongli was in the beta before launch, and CN players had played him before, but he was nerfed, and CPLN player hated that they nerfed the god of hyperdeath. Yeah, probably. God of the region based on China. Hey, about that. Yeah. Is the vendor in the roofs after all? Also, why are the missing persons posters still up? Someone told me that those were supposed to go down after the last story quest. Anyways. But still, the point is that people got hyped for Zhongli. They fucking balanced him. He was still a fantastic unit. And then because of outrage, they fucking brought him back. Or not even brought him back, they made him, again, unkillable god of hyperdeath. And that's not gonna stop happening. Again, since then, every new character release has been utterly fucking broken. Tartaglia is broken. Fucking Ganyu, broken. Rosaria is a really strong 4-star. Yanfei, broken as fuck. Like, what's Eula gonna look like? From the comment footage we've seen, she already has pretty fucking low ending lag on her attacks, which is huge for a Claymore user. Eula gonna be Fizz and Fizz just suck in this game? Yeah, maybe. But then again, look, people unironically started playing physical Zhongli, and it's fucking it's making me fucking sick to the stomach. People started playing Fizz Zhongli, and they're making it fucking work amazingly. And that is terrifying. But yeah, there's definitely worries to be had about Eula in terms of like her being a physical damage dealer. But again, Zhongli already ushered in a bruiser meta. So who knows how it goes from here? Honestly, I can't tell. I'm not gonna say anything on Eula before she comes out. I do think that she could end up being on the same kind of power scale as Ganyu, as Yanfei, as all that shit, right? Do you still write to the Jade Chamber? How the people at the Jade... Yeah, what about the Jade Chamber? Yeah. Aww. Didn't fucking Cloud Retrainer say that she wants to help her rebuild? Because honestly, what she said in that quest was like, that was the most tsundere thing I could have imagined her saying. Anyways, people cleared Abyss 12. Yeah, fair, fair. That is definitely fair. If you get the right artifacts, you can do almost anything. Right, yes. But fucking Hu Tao being able to do 420k damage with a somewhat okay support setup and good artifacts, that is... yeah. I wouldn't say that's too favorable to say power creep is not kicking in already. Because right now the thing is, if newer characters are broken, isn't old broken characters like... What you're saying is if newer characters are broken, are always going to be broken. Old characters like Zhongli be power creeped after a lot of time passes. Exactly. That is the thing. That's what I'm saying. If this is going to keep... If this keeps up, if things keep up like they have been, then everything we do now will be fucking gone in half a year. Then power creep is going to be insane, and that is something that MiHoYo have been relatively good with handling power creep in Honkai Impact. Power creep is most definitely a thing in Honkai Impact, and it's not weak either, but the way they've handled is pretty nice. Basically, what they've done is, in Honkai, you can't ignore weak... in Honkai, there's 3 types of battlesuits. There's normal battlesuits, there's awakened battlesuits, and there's SP battlesuits. Awakened battlesuits are versions of normal battlesuits that that have linked skills, which are basically skills of their normal counterpart that are linked to them. So basically they share skills with their normal counterpart, which means you also have to raise their normal counterpart to be able to use the awakened battlesuit to its full potential, because you have to level, like, skills are level gated, and you have to level up your normal battlesuit to level up its skills, which are shared skills on the awakening battlesuit. Make sense? Hope so. SP battlesuits are just really expensive to raise. They use, instead of gold, they use mithril to level up, which isn't much harder to come by, but again, they use mithril to level up their rank, or their skills, and they have special skills, which are very expensive to upgrade, and they also use advanced skill up materials, which are quite rare, actually, to level up their skills at some point. So that's how MiHoYo have managed to balance power creep in Honkai, by just making the powerful shit much harder to acquire, or make it rely on the less powerful things. That's not something that will work with Genshin, I think, But the thing, what I'm saying is that they have their way of figuring out, or like snaking their way out of precarious power creep situations, right? And I think that will overall help them in the long term of the game, unless power creep completely takes over. Which, as it looks like right now, it might. It might. I still can't find this fucking vendor. I'm gonna just look it up. Honestly. Genshin Impact furniture vendor. Where the fuck? Oh, he's in Kingshay Village. He's in Kingshay Village. Whoops. Okay. The game right now also has the problem of extremely favoring one type of playstyle. Depends. I'm not quite deep enough into it to talk to you about that. I'm not the guy to talk to about that kind of stuff. Okay, let's see. Kingshay Village. Who is it here? Does it happen to be you? Nope. Where's this fucker? Oh, he's at the bottom somewhere. Okay. Somewhere at the bottom of Kingshay. So characters that don't fully fit that playstyle will seem weaker than they are. I don't quite know what playstyle you mean, but I'll just take your word on it. The meta isn't too healthy in Genshin, but I've seen worse. I've seen much worse games. Whom? Oh wait, he's up at halfway point? Okay. I'm dumb. How's my data looking? 214 megabytes remaining. My data has really slowed down in like the speed at which it goes down, which is interesting. I wouldn't bet that my wired connection has recovered, but maybe it has. So there's a book here I haven't picked up? No, there isn't. Dude, where is this guy? Oh, isn't it the worker down here? Yeah, there he is. He only has set. Bruh. Okay, fine. Let's learn those. Oh hey, my Morris Bend quest. Thank you very much. I haven't done any of the weeklies, my weeklies yet, that's why my level is so low. Heavily favors burst damage over sustained or any form of tanking ability. Fair. Yeah, I give you that. But that's because the biggest challenges in the game right now is basically just one-shotting things. Like, the challenge itself is like achieving a point of one-shotting, right? Hey, Tabby. Make some more shit for me. I want to get some, like, lighting going on here, man. Yeah, one-shotting is everything. It's not quite for, It's not quite everything for Abyss. Because you can't sustain one-shotting everything, right? And, you know, a lot of Abyss is segmented into waves and multiple enemies, stuff like that. You know, yeah. But in the big picture, the biggest challenges in the game right now is just the idea of one-shotting boss battles. And I'm gonna tell you, in much less than a month's time, people are gonna have figured out how to one-shot Ashtaha. Reconnect. There we go. Yeah, sorry for that. But yeah. Are you gonna reconnect well right now, OBS? No, you're not. OBS is having connection issues. One sec, reconnecting. Okay, we're back. Boss seems super annoying to do with melee team as is. Ganyu one-shot seems like to could that popular, yeah. Okay, so right now we're at 5.2k adeptal energy. I might be able to get to queen size today. Or elegant today. Which would be fucking sick. Because any realm currency I can get my hands on, I'll take. All day. So, let's see here. Because yeah, that was one thing that I saw actually in the leaks, because you touched on that earlier. One thing I saw from the leaks was this editor, the editor for the realms. But because someone in that post said that that was from a leaked developer client, I just assumed that that was some sort of map editor. Flat out. Not actually some in-game thing. I just thought it was, you know, map editor from the development version of the game. Can we get anything up here? Yeah. What's my bitrate gonna be? Yeah. I don't think I can keep streaming like this. I'm dropping frames big time. Question, can you still watch? In any way right now? Somewhat back, yeah, because I'm dropping like 60% of my frames according to OBS. 70 right there. So I'm dropping a lot of frames. Ending the stream would be understandable. I don't want to. I want to keep playing. I want to keep playing Genshin, and I really want to go back to PL. Because I was looking forward to doing this for the entire goddamn week. And then my fucking connection decided to shit itself. For the last few days, and it pisses me off so much. I would assume the image is... audio is mostly fine. Okay, that's at least alright. Just video. Yeah, I might try and turn down video quality from going from here on out, if that's okay with you. Try to turn down video quality and see how that works on a lower bit rate to run stable without dropping frames. I might try that. So, okay, a whole bunch of sets here that I don't have stuff for. Yeah, video is about 4 frames a second. Yeah, that's what OBS is telling me as well. Fantastic. Let's bring you in. You're a lot of energy. Well, would do really nicely somewhere around here, maybe. Use for 80p. Yeah, I might drop down like rendering quality. I don't like to do it, but I'll have to. So I'm gonna have to reconnect very quickly. So give me a few minutes to settle this out. And the stream is gonna come up again in just a bit here. Okay. So, 1 minute. We'll be back right away. All right. We are connected again. Are we going again? We're back. Okay. I do have to change stream keys, it seems. Give me just a moment. I have to change stream keys according to YouTube, because the key I'm using right now is for 1080p. So just one moment. I'll change the stream key. If I hope I can. I hopefully can. So 1 second. Okay, I can't do that. I know we're going a lot back and forth here right now. I'm really sorry about that. Current resolution is 720, which is not the expected of 1080. How does it look on everyone's end? Because I don't want the VOD for this to be fucked up. I'm still dropping frames. What the fuck is with my upload speeds? I might try 1080 30 FPS. That should do fine with a bit third of what I was doing before, which I hope is at least watchable. And I'm sorry for anyone watching the VOD of this. Just try to stick with it. I'm sorry, I just want to keep streaming, okay? This fucking sucks. I have houses, that's a big boy. Let's put this guy back here. I need some houses back here. Where's your door? Here. Okay, so I'm going to turn you that way, so we have something to go to from around here. Can I somehow fit you in here? Yes, I can. Very nice. That's a bit too aligned to the other house there, though, for my taste. If there are any issues with the connection or with the video, please tell me right now, okay? This is a very unstable setup right now. I kind of want you to face this way. That works. At the same time, that's very close to the edge. I might want to do something in front of this house, so... That could work-ish. Looks fine, okay. If it stutters too much or something, just let me know. Just let me know. It'll be fine. Gonna have to move that rock somewhere else. Let's put that there for now. That rock can go here, let's say that. Then I'll have to try and move that. No, stop that. Closer though. Yeah, that's not gonna go very much closer. Nope. Can that rock get anywhere else? That's pretty much the closest I can go. Okay. Still a bit better. Nope, I wanted the fucking tree. Tree? I want to push the tree closer so it doesn't take away as much space from this house. I can put the boulder over here. Or here. Or do I? No, I can put it... I'll keep it over here. I'll keep it over here for now. Okay, another new house. Ooh, this one looks nice. I'll put this around here. There's a tree there. Can I move that tree? I can. Nice. I didn't even remember placing that there. That's why I asked. I thought it was like natural. Yeah, actually, a suggestion that came up earlier about the teapot. About like being able to farm the trees that we place in here. I think that could work in the sense of gardening. This could work, right? The house has doors on two sides, so this looks kind of nice. Split off by the boulder here. I like it. If I can fit it in. There we go. It's neat. Maybe turn it the other way. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that can go a lot closer to the boulder as well. I'd have to limit us so you just can't just remove and place a new tree to farm it for wood again. Yeah, exactly. Just make it passive. Like, exactly as how you would assume. Oh, furnished placement limit? What? Huh? Bro! What's this say? Excuse me? This fucking thing right here says I have 146 more things I can place. I can place that. Is it because I have hit like a building cap? If so, I'm just gonna remove these things. Okay, yeah, it's a cap on the type of... Apparently there's 2 different type caps. Which is very fucking dumb, the way they've put that here. You can go like that around there, and I can adjust this thing to go with that a bit better. Maybe something like that then. Don't really want this to be a shop front kind of deal. I just kind of want it to be something to go alongside the other booth here with a bit of sharp corner in there. You turn around a bit and then go there-ish. Performance-wise, it makes sense, but the fact that I don't have an indicator for that sucks. For what? Oh, for, yeah, for building cap. Yeah. I would assume that goes up, though, as you unlock the new areas. Because if you can't place all that shit in the new areas, like, if you are limited to this amount of buildings, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 or something like that. If we're limited to 15 and it includes these like small booths and shit like that and tents, and that cap doesn't raise for if you unlock the other 3 areas you get, that is going to be a big issue. Okay, landscaping. Let's see. Wait. Where's landscaping? Where's more rocks? The game gave me rocks. Oh, there they are. Okay. It's kind of big. I like it. I don't like that the footprint is so big, though, because it means it's not really flush with anything. It can't sit flush with anything. Why can it not sit flush with anything? Can they please overlap with each other? They can. Yes, they can. Thank God! I was so worried about that. This makes me so happy that landscaping items can overlap with one another. Yeah, exactly. You'd have to start turning areas into district if that were the case. Yeah. Oh, okay, thank God landscaping features can intersect with each other. I was really, really worried about that. And you can put them on top of each other as well. Thank fucking God. That's not what I want, though. Let's just sit like here. Turn it a bit. Yeah, that looks good-ish. And you can... You have 3 landscaping items, Or is this also shared across the entire category with rocks and trees and shit? Please tell me that's shared across the entire category. It probably is. And I do concede I have a lot of trees and rocks all over the place. Yeah. It still seems pretty little. Not gonna lie. But okay. I'll give you that point. That one might have just been me being dumb. That's okay. You can also just not probably shares across the category, yeah. You also have to look out that people don't just spam shit, right? Spam furnishings all over the place to increase their adaptable energy. I'll totally accept that. But yeah, this place looks pretty nice now. That gate actually works a lot better here than I expected it to. Look at that. That's so nice. Oh, this place is open now. I'm gonna have to put something here. Because I don't want this to be a passage. You gotta keep in mind this game still has to be able to crossplay with mobile seamlessly. Yeah. I do. Look at my ping while I'm playing. While I'm streaming. That's tasty. Friend has to be able to join their realm from. Yeah. I do get that. Hey, Chubby. What's our energy rank? 5,630. Not much to go. Only 400 more. Let's check if we can play something inside. Probably not quite that much, but because of how much I've focused on putting things on the outside. But let's see here. I really want lighting. Can I please have lighting? I want lighting. Anything I can place inside. I have a new lamp that I built. I have a lamp. Let's put it around here. Let's put the other one there as well, actually. I don't like how strict the game is on like a lot of clipping things as well. Like clipping on the models and shit. How strict it is for furnishings. Because being able to clip furnishings into another to some low extent would be fucking awesome. Because that gives you so much more freedom to do stuff. Again, I know about handling like collisions and shit. I understand that that might be a bit problematic. I think it's super easy with the realm system. I burned through the rep system when that came out, and now it just doesn't exist for me anymore. What rep system? Oh, yeah, okay. You can't really burn through that, though. Anyways. Yeah, the front realm system is very heavily time-gated already. You know, with the realm merchant being around only during weekends, with you only being able to generate so much realm currency, with the furnishings taking half a fucking day to be created. Okay, yeah, if we can build something up around here with like decorations and shit, this is gonna look great. Just want to show you kind of quiet. Thank you. That has not really been brought up. Let me put myself up a bit. That should be a bit better. I turned myself down at the beginning of the stream because the audio was a bit crackly from what I heard. But it seemed to be fine. I turned myself up a bit. My bit rate pisses me off so much though. I am still dropping like 25% of my frames. I'm sorry about that. Took me one patch to finish the rep system, so I haven't done anything within like 2 patches now. Fair. Fair. Yeah, I really like what I've done with my realm so far. Even though I only have unlocked the first island here. Really like what I have going on here. I want more lighting things though. I really, really want more lighting. And I wish there were like lighting blueprints in the store or something like that. Because, man, I want lighting. Also, transient resin? That is fucking cool. Because this is a daily. This is a fucking daily thing. And you have 7 of these every week. And they hold for a week. So you can stock up on these and then like have one day where you burn all your resin. Heroes with, you know, how much of this you can get is gonna dictate how useful this is. More enhancement or, you know, Heroes Wit, shit like that. Sanctifying Essence and Sanctifying Unction, that is fucking pog as well. Because artifact XP items were direly needed. So the fact that we have them now and that they're linked to realms is fucking awesome. Because that's the thing. The way are there any form of path blueprints? I want to make streets. Probably not. We haven't seen anything path-like in the trailers, I think. We haven't. At least, and I haven't seen anything that looks like a path yet here either. Which does kind of suck. I'd love to have some kind of terrain painting or something like that features. But so far it looks like no, which does kind of suck. So look at all this lighting. It's only indoors. Would be neat if it told you on these things if they were in or outdoors. It doesn't. For some reason. That makes me mad. Like here you see this is like a sundry stand. Real deal fruit stand. And all these houses and stand like booths and shit. There's a whole bunch of decorations, yeah. But it would be cool to have some of these sitting out on a table or something outside. Maybe the traveling salesman has some. Yeah, maybe. I can see people messing around with like somehow managing to mess around with like rocks or something, or like if there are any smaller rocks or something like that, like these dainty fists here or whatever. Something like that. Maybe people can like do stuff like that. Yeah. Let's actually check really quick. What's the max you can get daily? The max realm currency you can get daily. The max recharge is 30 per hour. So that's actually not that much. Which actually puts me at ease a bit. Let's see, how much is that? 30 times 24. I'm Judum, 720 a day. So you can't even buy the transient resin every day. Which is very nice. Unironically, I really like that. Not with a hard cap on the amount of rocks you can place. Fair. Fair, I forgot about that. I did not want to grab onto that, but okay. Woo. Yeah, so again, maybe at some point they'll add like painting, terrain painting or something like that. I can see it. But yeah, I could do my commissions and things, stuff like that, but I think we'll be going back to GFL now in a bit here. What's the time? Oh shit, it's almost 9. I think I actually have to call it here. I didn't want to end it this early. I wanted to do more GFL, but my neighbors are going to be really, really upset if I do literally anything after 10 p.m. and I still have to eat. I haven't eaten anything today. I woke up at 8. I went to work at 12. And then I started streaming when I got back. Almost immediately. And I still haven't eaten anything all day. So I don't wanna, but I'll have to call it here. Go and follow me on Twitter, @SuppoBeard, if you're not already, because I might try and stream on Twitch on my own time later today. No guarantees. But until then, it sucks that we couldn't get Naito on today, because the GFL part was so short, and you know, with my connection issues, that's not happening anyways. So Sorry for that. You're in an EU time zone, but playing on an A. Yeah. At launch, I was going to play with a bunch of people from that old server I was talking about earlier, that having left it because of the leaks. I was gonna play with people from that server, but they all kind of fucked off on their own and ended up playing on EU, and everyone else I knew ended up playing on EU. But at that point, I was already deep enough that I didn't want to make a new account, so I'm playing on an A now. Which is nice because a lot of other people I ended up actually connecting with over time are also playing on an A. So we good. So yeah, it's 8:30 p.m. right now. I'm gonna have to eat. I really have to eat. And I have to be done by 10 p.m. So I'm sorry to call this very early. We're gonna bounce here. I sent you a message on Discord. Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna see you in a bit. But yeah, I'll see you guys whenever. Again, next week is going to be the first episode of season 2. It'll either just be us talking about PL, or it's going to be absolutely fucking bonkers guest episode, which I really hope that works. Again, no promises, but I really hope we're gonna be able to get a really fucking big guest on here. It'll probably be the biggest guest we'll ever be able to get on here, unless we ever get to talk to Yuzhong himself, which I don't think we will. At least not on stream or on reloading. But until then, I'll see you next time. Have a good one.